So last night over dinner, I told my kids about the decision that I'm sharing with you today. I intend to resign as party leader, as Prime Minister, after the party selects its next leader through a robust, nationwide, competitive process. Last night, I asked the President of the Liberal Party to begin that process. This country deserves a real choice in the next election, and it has become clear to me that if I'm having to fight internal battles,
unless you've been living under a rock for some time, I'm sure you heard by now that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has announced his resignation as leader of the Liberal Party, but not quite yet as our Prime Minister. He plans to stay in office until a new leader is chosen. So he is acting, I guess you would say, in a quasi-interim leader capacity. He's not going away that quietly, folks, and not that quickly. And you know what? I've been hearing about the resignation, not only from the media, but you hear the public constantly saying Justin Trudeau needs to resign. And then I've been hearing that he was going to resign and it didn't happen. And it's been going on for some time. And I did not truly believe that today would occur. I thought he was going to write it out. Personally, this is how I feel. I believe that an election should have been called, which would then allow the voters to vote him out instead of him running off into the sunset. Voters have been vocal about their frustrations with Trudeau, the Liberal Party, for a while in terms of the rising costs of living, housing affordability, immigration policies, which many perceived has led to overcrowding and strain on public services. Also, people are upset about his handling of international relations, especially now with the potential of U.S. tariffs being applied under the incoming Trump administration. That has also been quite contentious. And what I believe happened to Trudeau, and which was his probably his biggest mistake, was his approach to the trucker convoy protests. He invoked the Emergencies Act against the Freedom Convoy in Ottawa, which then led to public dissatisfaction with his leadership, and his popularity at that point began to plummet. I think it was around 2022. Many of us, not all, but we're concerned whether or not you think that we're a bunch of loonies, but we were concerned about our civil liberties and freedom of expression. And no, I don't blame him for the pandemic. I do blame him, though, for in the way in which he responded to it. It was also announced today that he's going to be proroguing Parliament until March 24th, so nothing's going to be happening, right? Another misstep. Why are you just going to shut it all down during these very chaotic times? I just think, again, Mr. Trudeau, just bad timing. It is, however, a gift to Jagmeet Singh, because then he can hold on for a little while longer, pretend that he's in supporting the Liberal Party. You know what? I did feel a little bit bad for Trudeau a little bit today. He was near tears. And I was rooting for him not to cry. That would have been a disaster for him today. Trudeau has lost his marriage, his wife, his dignity, the confidence of the Canadian people, his party, and now his job. It's not a good day for Justin.